Hello and welcome to My Loved Ones Are Making the Wrong Choices. Yes, I feel that this is a topic of conversation that a lot of us are going through at the moment, particularly on my Instagram. If you follow me, Lucy Davis 2222, you will see most days on my videos that I do, people are saying, Lucy, my mum's had the thing beginning with the V. What do I do? Lucy, my dad's considering having the thing with the V. My best friend is considering having the V because she wants to travel. So I actually thought that I would do a cheeky little video today just to explain some downloads and some channeling that I did on Sunday. That I think may be beneficial to you. You may get this, you may not. You might think this woman is crazy, whatever. Just listen to it, take what resonates with you and leave whatever does not resonate, okay? Now, before I do this video today, it's really interesting. I was very drawn to my angel cards before I jumped on and did this. So I said to them, I just cleared the energy and I said to them, give me some cards for the collective. Whilst I was going through the energy process, 2 cards came out. So these could be for me, but they could be for us. So I'm going to share them. Okay, the first one was the Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Now that could be very personal to me because I've got a lot going on at the moment, but I also think the first few words, the inflow of abundance, are absolutely pertinent to what is going on the planet right now. Whether you know what's going on with regards to the quantum financial system and the Great Reset, or what they're calling the Great Reset or not, that is going to create a huge amount of abundance. So I think there's a level of truth in there for the collective as well. The second one that came out, now this is whilst I was doing the energy cleansing, is the Knight of Earth. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honour your commitments, a guardian angel. Again, that could be extremely for me, but it could be for us. So I wanted to share those 2 with you, but these 2 are definitely for us, the collective. So the first card that came out, and this is just incredible. This is an incredible card. The Magician. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. That's exactly where we are right now. For anyone that follows me, like I say, I have been talking, literally I've been banging on about it, let's be honest, for many, many months, probably 18 months now, that we are so powerful, we can manifest anything that we choose. And that's why I'm choosing to do this topic today. The last one that came out was the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement to change your life now. Now, for anyone that joined my Conscious Conversation community, you know in there I am sharing constantly how as we are ascending, as we are rising up into this new consciousness, people are quitting their jobs. I had about 5 people reach out to me just yesterday say, Lucy, I've quit my job. Lucy, I've pulled my child out of school. So there's huge shifts that are currently taking on the planet. So I just wanted to share those with you. Normally I wouldn't. Normally I do this stuff, but I wouldn't normally share it, and I just felt really drawn to today. So I hope that that's given some of you some validation or some peace or some love, or just a connection from my heart to yours, so that you know the path that we are as a collective going on. I'm not going to talk about the collective consciousness today, although I really want to, purely for the fact that I spoke about it this morning on my Instagram live, and I'm talking about it a lot at the moment. I feel that Maxine and I will talk about that when we do Girly Giggles this week. Okay, let's get to the crux of it. Who out there, hands up or comment below or hit the thumbs up button to let me know that you like this video. Who out there has got somebody in their family and you just feel they are making the wrong choice? You've got a loved one, maybe it's your partner, that you are just like, why are you choosing the path that you are choosing right now? Now, obviously, I'm going to be talking about the V thing that goes in the vein in this video, but this could be addiction, this could be relationship choices, like this could be anything. So put it into the context of your life. Now, there is something that I need to say to you all, and this may trigger you. It may bring up your hackles, it really will, but this is all the information that they channeled through me on Sunday, so I'm going to share it, okay? Every single person on the planet is making choices every single second of every day. Now, I've done many videos in the past on perspective. Every single person from their own perspective is right. Just sit with that and just allow that into your cells. Every single person is right from their own perspective. But Lucy, why would anyone put toxins into their veins? But Lucy, why aren't people researching? This is the kind of conversations I'm having with people at the moment. And this is why I threw it out to my guides and I was like, look, you know, what do you want me to communicate? And the truth of the matter is, one of the beautiful things that we have as humans is our ability to choose. So who am I to say if something is right or wrong? I am choosing not to have the thing that goes in my vein. I'm choosing because it's not been tested, I don't trust it, you know, the ingredients aren't in alignment with my values, like I'm vegan, so why would I have something that's got, you know, human and animal DNA in? Why would I do that? So I've done my research on that. And people say, but why are you not getting frustrated with your mum or other people that are considering it? And the fundamental truth of the matter is, it's their choice. Do I have to like it? No, but that's my ego and that's my control. I want everybody to come with me. I want all of us to be going on this mission together. But is that practical? Their soul truly believes that they are right, otherwise they would be making a different choice. It's a difficult one for us to comprehend because we have done the research. We believe that we are 100% correct. But the fundamental truth of the matter is, polarity is what keeps this planet going. We must truly empower and allow people to make their choices. I'm not saying do not give them the information to, you know, well, have you read the ingredients? Have you checked out where some of this stuff comes from? If you've had that conversation, it's at that point you must let it go. Because the more we control, the more we try to change people, the more resistance we are going to get. We need to be loving each other, even when this person over here is Christian and this person over here is Hindu. This person over here is Muslim and this person over here is another religion. Just because they have differences of opinions, they have different gods or they worship different people, it doesn't mean that any one of them is right. Now, as awakened souls, we must allow this vibration to unfold. We need to choose what is right for us, and they need to choose what is right for them. 100%, some of those people will be sat there thinking that we are to blame for the numbers of deaths. Well, it's those people that won't have the thing in their vein. It's those people that don't, that don't conform. In their mind, they are absolutely 100% correct. And it may be external influences such as mainstream media, social media, things like that are manipulating people. However, whatever their choice is, that is what their soul had to bring them to this planet. This planet at this lifetime, at this time right now, so that they could evolve through whatever it is that they needed to learn, which is why they committed to coming back here. They needed to grow, they needed to experience this, and if their choice is the V thing that goes in their vein, with all due respect to you guys, we've got to allow them to do that. Do I want people to pass? Absolutely freaking not. But your elderly grandparent, that reached maybe, late 80s, 90, 100, like my great nan. Let's look at my great nan. She lived to 102. Did I at any point sit there and think, how selfish of her picking now to die? No. I allowed her to go. I allowed her to make that choice. She decided to live to 102. There's nothing we can do about it. And this is exactly the same principle. If you have a child, if you have a mother, if you have a partner, if you have somebody that is choosing that path, with all due respect, guys, we have got to respect those people. Their soul is here to do a job. Their soul is here on a mission. And we will interrupt that. Like you're on a mission. All of you guys are here on a mission. I'm on a mission here. Does that mean that my mum likes my choices? No, but we just agree to disagree on it. It's just one of those things. I'll never not tell her the truth. I will always, always, always say, Mum, I'm doing this or I'm doing that. But, you know, she believes the fear porn. She believes the fear porn. I'm not going to say, oh, you're crazy or you're daft or you're silly or worse. I'm just going to say, okay, Mum, I'll drip feed her information when it feels right. You know, I've said to her, please, if you decide to have the thing that goes in your vein, please speak to me first. I've given her some information. I've told her, literally, because she spoke to me about the boxer recently that passed, the 66-year-old boxer that passed. She actually brought it up to me, and I just said to her, look, Mum, I know you want to get back travelling. I know you want to get on with your life. But just give it a year. Like, nothing's going to change in that year. So give it a year. See how you go. See what happens around the world. And then if you still really want it in a year's time, you do that. Yeah, I might do that, Lucy. And that's all you need to do. And now I've done my bit. I've explained, I've shown her the ingredients, I've shown her what's in it, I've expressed my opinions from my perspective, but I also accept that she is mid-60s, she's living, you know, she's lived in the system for all of that time. She doesn't know any different. She literally cannot see the wood through the trees, that perhaps there is another earth coming in. Perhaps there is a shift in consciousness. She doesn't get that. So it's my job to stand in my truth and not abuse her or bully her or anything like that. I stand in my truth and I let my truth shine so bright that she's like, okay, that's what we're here to do. We're not here to control each other, because honestly, those people, you know, and I hope some of them are watching this video, those people genuinely believe they're right, and they are from their perspective. Maybe they haven't done the research. Maybe they have done the research. Maybe they've looked at different sources to the sources I've looked at, but whatever. They have made their choice. They are making a conscious choice for their soul at this lifetime based on the growth and the lessons that they need to go through. So something else that I just wanted to touch on as well, because I think this is a really, really important piece of this puzzle that we're actually living in at the moment. Just because you are informed in your opinion, you've done the research, it doesn't mean that you are better than somebody else. It doesn't mean that you are more informed. It means that you have gone and done the research that you were looking for. You've investigated your inner feeling. You know, for me personally, I'm like, hang on a minute. From the get-go, I knew that this was all ridiculous, like utterly ridiculous. From the get-go, literally the first time I heard about it, I was in Florida in January, and I heard about it, and I was like, well, that's utterly ridiculous. Like literally, that was my view on it. This is utterly ridiculous. And then obviously everything started to unfold in the UK in around March time, literally about a year ago from when I'm doing this video. And from the get-go, I have never worn a mask. I have never been in any fear. I have looked after my immune system more than ever. I have loved on absolutely everybody. I have not been sick once. I feel amazing. I feel incredible. I've been everywhere. I've travelled on the trains. I've travelled on the undergrounds. I've been all over the place. Now, people out there will be saying, you're so selfish. You could have passed it on to people. How dare you? What are you doing? Whereas, and from their perspective, they're right. Whereas I've done my research on the masks, I've done my research on the number of pleurisy cases that have happened because of the masks and lung cancer cases. I have looked at the ingredients in the vaccination. I have looked at all of this different stuff. I've looked at the statistics of the deaths from back then and the last 12 years to now. So I feel like I am informed. Does that mean I'm better than somebody else that believes that we should be doing all of this stuff? No. It means my inner knowing, my intuition, my radar inside of me is saying, don't touch that with a barge pole. But theirs is saying, oh no, this is true. Whose inner radar is right? Whose inner radar is wrong? Who knows? I don't believe in right and wrong. And if maybe go back and have a little look at my video. I did a video a little while ago. It was a bit of a head screw, I'll be honest, about right and wrong. But it's probably quite pertinent right now to go back and have a look at that video. Guys, I've done thousands of hours of research, but it doesn't mean that I'm right. It means that I'm finding the information that I'm going looking for. And that is a validation in the fact that this, to me, stinks. Other people will be researching and finding the validation that they need, that this is a big deal. doesn't mean that we're wrong. We must honour each other's journey. We must honour each other's paths. And fingers crossed, we will make it through and we will live to tell the tale and we will all come back together and we will collaborate and we will have beautiful conscious communities. So obviously there's a side of, well, why do these people not know? Like, why is their inner knowing not the same as mine? We're all different. We all have such different perspectives. Why on earth would, like, none of us look the same? Actually, that's fibs. Everywhere I go, people say to me, my gosh, I've seen somebody who's just like you, or my best friend looks like you. So clearly we do have people that look similar and that are pretty alike, okay? But let's make a really broad sweeping statement here that no two people are exactly the same, okay? Yes, okay, I know there's identical twins. You know what I mean, okay? Why on earth should we think the same? Why on earth should we have the same values? That's the whole point of being a human. Living this human experience is that we've actually got the gold of being individual. We've actually got the gold of who we want to be and where we want to go. We can make our own choices. So by us telling somebody, well, hang on a minute, you shouldn't be doing that because that's not in alignment with my values, that's just not right to do so. I know it's a challenging period of time out there right now. I know, like, trust me, I want to bang the drum too. I want to stamp my feet and say, no, this is not okay. Like, this is just not the way that life should be. However, that's my ego. That's my desire for control kicking in. And we need to normalise this language. We all have ego. We all have shadow. We all have fear. We're all projecting our fear. This awakening, this mass awakening, this shift in consciousness that is taking place right now, it's to release it. It's to relinquish all of this fear that any of us have lived through in the last year or prior to that. It's literally a case of we are shedding our skin right now. We must remember and we must honour that every single conscious thing on this planet, from ants all the way up to us crazy human beings, we all can make our own choices. It's down to us, the decisions that we make and how we make them. Yes, there are better ways to make decisions than others, but your inner knowing, your inner clock, this is about bringing your intuition online. My intuition says certain things stink, you know, and other people think it's okay. Like, that doesn't mean that we're wrong. I keep reiterating this point in the hope that you hear, that you truly hear. This isn't a message to be like, oh yeah, it's just going to go in and go out. I need you to hear this message, really feel it in your cells. So let's just remember that each path we pick, whatever that may look like, whichever fork in the road that we take, please know that nobody is wrong. We are doing things because we need to do that for our growth, for our journey, for our love, for our human experience. Detaching from the control, detaching from the outcome, and purely amplifying love is how we are going to literally change this world and this consciousness. You guys know we are stepping into a brand new consciousness right now. Like, it is incredible. The time to be alive is now, that's for sure. However, unless we can just relinquish all of our control, all of our need to be right when it's an illusion, replace that need, that desire, that want with love. With love. You can still share your information, but do it from a space of love. You can still not be on the same page as somebody else, but you can still love that person. You can still conversate and communicate with people, but come from love. The thing is, with most of us, we are speaking at each other. None of us are listening. None of us are hearing. Come from a space of love. You will feel it in every single one of your cells. Guys, this is what we came for, to unify, to unite. Find the people that have the same vision as you and be with them. No judgment of other people. No backstabbing, no shaming, no naming. Do what is right for you. If you want to go and protest, you go and protest. If you want to stay at home, you stay at home. Like, do you, boo? I've been saying that for years. Just do you, boo. Because we need you. All of us need you. We need to have these differences of opinions. We need to be experiencing this polarity. remember, every single one of us have inside of us what we need to assist this planet, to help us grow, to get this consciousness where we need this consciousness to be. It's all inside of us. Literally every single one of us has the gold inside of us. Some of us have forgotten. Some of you will listen to my videos. You know, I've had a few people recently message me and they're like, listen, your videos, like, it's almost like I'm coming back online when I listen to you. It's almost like you're getting into my cells and you're upgrading me. That's my job. To remind you that home is a real thing. To remind you that the truth, your truth, we need that. The truth, your truth, is exactly what you should be living. Whether that means the V thing, whether it doesn't mean the V thing, you do you. There's no need for conflict. Conflict, division is how these people are holding us back, how they're suppressing us right now. On behalf of consciousness, like for the future of this planet, we must surrender to love. Love will be the miracle that saves us all. It's the only thing that we've got. From a personal perspective, having been living in a space of love for the last, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years now, trust me, it is a much happier place to be. It was awkward at first, I'm going to be honest. Probably for the first couple of years I found it awkward. Now it becomes so natural. Now I hear people being low vibration and it upsets me. Do remember, love is how we will heal the planet. I'm going to link back to a video I did with Charlie Ward very recently about to love is to heal. I will see you guys in the next video.